Okay, so Richie swung first at this other YouTuber who's been harassing, insulting, and also disrespecting him and also his Thai woman for a long while now, just for the purpose of clout chasing. See, I don't know about you, but I have a limit in how much I can take from a flipping troll that won't leave me and my family alone. I mean, this guy has been on Richie's case for months and months trying to expose what's going on in Pattaya. Like, you know, that Pattaya has a negative side to it. Well, yeah, just like anywhere else in the whole world, where positives and negatives coexist. He's been trying to debunk Richie's reality, which I find is strange considering that is Richie's reality. Like, is his perspective based upon his own personal experiences in Thailand. So you trying to compare your own personal experiences with Richie Mac, I just feel like it's completely futile. Like, you want two different things. So I don't see the point of you trying to get on his case just because he's living a different lifestyle in Thailand than how you're living in Thailand. Some people have the means to travel and some of them are not open-minded, like this old man over here with the cane. I mean, his content is all about, I don't know, like, how can I explain this? Warn other brothers about the negative side of traveling overseas and talk shit about other countries that's outside of the US, you know, where he's from, the US, while he's enjoying that lifestyle outside of the US. No matter how much you want to bitch and moan about Richie Mac in Thailand. We all know that Pattaya is not the ideal place for promoting serious relationship because of its notorious sex industry. But the thing is, it's not like, the entire region is not like that. Okay, and there has been cases of people showing the normal side of Pattaya, including Richie Mac. Pattaya used to be a small, humble village full of fishermen and families until the arrival of the American GIs, you know, like during the Vietnam War in the 60s. Which ignited the sex industry. So to any Westerners, especially Americans, criticizing Pattaya or Thailand for its sex industry, I want you to look back into the past and also ask yourself a question. In the present, are you upholding harmful statements about a country that has been affected by the presence of Westerners? You have to remember, it was your government who started all this shit. Also, your content is about reinforcing negative views about other countries that have been mistreated by the West before. Like, they have had negative encounters with the West before. So I'm wondering, are you working for the white supremacists like some sort of a coconut head? Oh, wait, no, maybe you're just uneducated. Like, what is it that made you reject peace in a country that welcomed you? The fuck is wrong with you? I mean, you can judge on someone's intellectual level just by listening to how they speak. You guys may have seen me feature this guy and talked about him briefly in one of my videos. I wanted to say that I didn't know Richie Mac like how I know him now. But what I did notice was that, you know, their attitudes and how they look at life is very different. One is positive and the other one just seems like an asshole. I know that Richie's content is positive and always encouraging because he's trying to open up a path to stop the suffering of American guys who want to get out of the matrix. While this guy is just trying to block that possibility, but he's still traveling outside of America. I've once left a comment underneath this video criticizing how he's lacking the vocabulary. You know, and also overly exaggerating about the numbers of Thai prostitutes in Thailand, like saying millions of Thai prostitutes, like repeatedly.
Watching your video has been a challenge, giving statements like millions of Thai prostitutes and labeling it as a hotspot for prostitution. The documentary by an ill-informed individuals you featured reflects a narrow perspective. It's more complex than your lack of charisma in this presentation. I stopped watching halfway through.
No one cares, bro.
Like how your dad don't care about you. I mean, everything about this guy, his speech, his whole presence just reminds me of a sloth. Because he's so fucking slow. Anyway, you want to label Richie as fake and also expose him as a liar for admiring Pattaya in Thailand. While in the same process, you only highlighted the negative side about Pattaya or Thailand. You ignore the positive. And yet, you're still in Thailand enjoying the life outside of the US. Now that this is the case, why did you shut the fuck up and stop talking shit about Thailand? Also, mind your own fucking business and live a peaceful life. Go and swim in the sea or something and leave the man alone. But you can't, can you? Because you want to make a living just like Richie Mac in Thailand. But then again, you chose the controversial way because you want to do this clout chasing thing by disrespecting the man and also his partner. I just wish that Uncle Richie didn't fall for this man's trap. Obviously, he's trying to get his name onto the YouTube algorithm by latching onto Richie. You know, because he wants some of his success. And this is why I'm doing my best to suppress his name so I don't accidentally support this male hyena. People are saying Richie got slammed but he landed on his feet, as you can see here, and got that guy in a headlock while being pushed down. The rest is off screen, but Richie's gonna have a camera angle to show us later in this live stream. And there are people out there who said that this guy showed Richie mercy by not slamming him on the concrete floor. I mean, that would have been deadly. I mean, it's more like this guy was just unsure about the legal consequences within the Thai laws for foreigners in Thailand. So he'd rather not risk paying compensation or even worse, go to prison for something that could be deemed as excessive force instead of like self-defense. He didn't show Richie mercy, he was just looking out for his future. But didn't Richie show mercy to this man with a broken soul by ignoring him for months, even though this guy's been harassing, insulting and also disrespecting Richie and also his Thai women, as well as making and instigating war against them by recruiting other people to join him? I mean, this is personal. Like I said, I wish Richie didn't fall for his trap, but I do understand why, because this guy's been causing him emotional distress for months by attempting to cause harm to his reputation. I think Uncle Richie should have taken legal actions against this YouTuber for defamation. Because if you do like this, there's less chance of you facing deportation. And also, the law is just not for Thai people only, it's also for foreigners as well. And there's so many evidence on this guy's channel slandering you. So use it as an opportunity to take him down. Look how fast that cane becomes obsolete as he was picking up Richie Mac and carrying him. Oh my god, he can walk, it's a miracle! Or maybe more like, let me use my every last strength while I still have this adrenaline rush. I bet he got tired quick after that. I heard Westlife singing You Raise Me Up in the background. Did you hear that? Listen. You raise me up. That was perfect timing. I hope that Uncle Richie can find humor in this, or maybe it's too soon right now. Don't show him this video. Okay, I'm gonna try to be diplomatic in this situation because I'm Thai. And also, you're in my country. But I will be kind. So, maybe this side is just trying to highlight or bring awareness about the dark side, while the other side is just trying to make positive content about the same country, pretty much. Whatever it is, you two are too old to be fighting, okay? You don't hold the same cool effect as when young adults are fighting. And also that Westlife song in the background made it worse. Or funny. I mean, this is not a good look to the Passport Bros community. Just take legal action against the slander because we have Thai lawyers who can speak English. Or maybe you can try to take his channel down by reporting him because he's gone against the YouTube guidelines. Better yet, how about you stop causing harm against Richie's reputation and then apologize? And then go do something productive like some sort of charity work. And also, Uncle Richie, don't get involved with this attention-seeking male hyena no more. And then you can both live happily ever after within the same country. My country. So fucking behave. Especially you with the cane. Obviously your mama didn't raise you right because your daddy wasn't there. So I'll help raise you up. You raised me up so I can stand on mountains. I don't know why Thai people still play this song. I don't think either side was seriously injured, which is good news, so therefore it's just funny to me. I mean, two old black guys fighting in Pattaya with Westlife singing in the background. You raised me up Something's mountains. I fucking forgot. And I want to say thank you to this young Thai lady who picked up his stuff and put it on the side. I mean, you're making Thai women looking really good right now. And I would like to say thank you to Uncle Richie for supporting me and looking out for me, as well as believing in what I do. You raise me up so I can something mountain. Ah, this is not even funny. This is going to be stuck in my flipping head for a whole week now. Anyway, I'm not taking the piss. I'm just trying to bring the positivity into this dark situation, should I say, with humor. Look, I'm just glad you're safe, Uncle Richie.